What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's your man, Phil Williams. This is Philosophy. Welcome to Philosophy with Phil Williams. It's that place where I share my American experience, my Christian experience, my conservative experience, but more so, look for accountability to take place so that we can get our country back on track of where it needs to be. Welcome, guys, to the show. Man, Loretta, how you doing, Miss Sessions? Appreciate you for sharing. Facebook is doing that conservative block thing, and they're making it difficult for me to share my posts. And thank you, Loretta, for looking out for me. Thank you also, Janice Barlow, and everybody else that shared. Thank you. How you doing, Susan Brumfield? How you doing, Amy Hollis-Krause? What's up? It's Phil time. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. What's that? Sarah Froberg. Hey, got a little far away. As you see, I got a little demonstration I'm going to do today to kind of help us out. But again, welcome to the show. If you guys are watching for the first time, welcome. Don't address your set. I am tall. Yes, I am a true conservative, true Christian. I love my country. I will not let anybody get me ticked off at a place I'm not going to leave. I will defend this country from enemies, foreign and domestic. I am very consistent. I do not waver. I do not come onto the show to come back to apologize for something that I said. I know what it is that I want to say. I know how I'm going to say it. And I pray that I can inspire you to really see that it's we the people, not them the government. It's us. The reason why we are in this jam is because we are leaving our freedom to somebody else. And we do not have the ability to see when our representatives are not representing us. And our ability to get rid of them, hold them accountable. Accountability is one of the main reasons. I also believe we have to function our conservatism. We have to function our Christianity. And we have to function and we have to function in our accountability and allow to be held accountable. These are the things that maintains our freedoms. We have to share these things with our young people. We have to protect our young people from liberalism. We have to. At every turn, that is our job. This is why we're losing our country. We are compromising with liberalism, and it's chipping away at all of our institutions to where we are now. Now that I said all that, again, this is what brings me here today. This has always been on my mind because I see very people that I love to death, people that I admire, and I see them pushing this vote blue thing to get rid of the Republicans. So I'm going to do this illustration to show you that you should never subscribe to that notion. It is a foolish notion. It will not work. You're not understanding what the founding escaped slaves put into place with the power of a no vote. But you should never want to compromise and vote for Democrats. You should never want to vote for liberalism. Never. You should protect yourself, protect your family, protect everything you possibly can from liberalism. Never want to play with it. And this demonstration today is what I'm going to do to show you where we're at. Here I have a jar with blue beads. This is going to represent liberals. I have a jar with red beads. This is going to represent conservatism or the right, Republicans, or whatever you want to call it, on the right. And then I have this with the white beads, red, white, blue. This is going to represent independence. Okay? Now here's the cup. Here's first of all, the people that's pushing this vote Democrat thing. You have to understand the difference between a presidential election when it's based on the electoral college and any other election when it's based on votes. See, the power of the no vote really works for the Senate and the Congress and your mayor and your congressman. That's where the no vote works. You guys, Trump is not running. This is not a presidential election. So it has nothing to do with the electoral college, and stop saying that me not voting is a wasted vote and me voting for it. Stop it. Stop it. This is going to help you. I'm going to try to make this as easy to understand as I possibly can. Now, we got this election. We have the Democrats. They all show up for the Democrats. Every single Democrat votes for the Democrat. Every single one. They showed up. Now, somebody wants you to take your Republican vote and put it over here with Democrats. They're saying if you put your Republican vote over here with Democrats, then you're going to send a message to your sellout Republican. But the message you're going to really send is that you're cool with Democrats. See, it's a moment on the lips, but it's a lifetime on the hips. You do not want to tell the Democrats you are cool with whatever they stand for to send a signal to a Republican. Here is the power of the no vote. If the Republican is going against this Democrat has all their votes. If you do not give the Republican, if you starve them, do not give them their vote, they lose. Democrats have votes, Republicans don't have votes. They lose. Signal sent. The beauty of this is you keep your principles. You keep what you stand for. You are not compromising. You are not supporting or making liberals think for a second that you agree with them. Republicans don't have one vote. They don't win. This is not the Electoral College. This is just regular voting 101. If you don't give the Republicans anything, they do not win. The power of the no vote is off the chain. So now, because of you not violating your principles, because you're not feeding the binary single party, you're not feeding it, here is the power of the third party. We have an opportunity to start what? Third party. Feed it. See, right here, the independents are looking for someplace else to go. They want to go here, but they know about liberalism. They want to go here, but they see the people sold out. They're looking for a place to go. See, if you start supporting a third party, the independents will go to the third party, make it about morals and values and the things that's American, all the things that is being sold out on, make the third party about that. Conservatism, Christianity, all those kind of things. And then when when we go to the third party, look at what happens. Democrats lose, third party wins. There's no such thing as a Republican anymore because why? We went over to the independent. We went over to the third party. Look at how the third party doubled up on the Democrat Party. This stuff is not rocket ship science, people. It just requires you to understand unemotionally what's really going on. Third party is our savior. Now, in fairness, there are so many different factions vying for the third party. I understand that. This is where, Phil Williams, check us out. This is where functioning conservatism, functioning Christianity, and accountability saves our country. This is what I've been pushing. This is what I've been asking you to support. Here's why. Because we are in a country now to where for the last 30, 50, 60 years, all conservatism and Christianity has been producing is lip service. They're not producing anything tangible as proof of that value system. We're not producing anything as proof of our belief in Jesus Christ. We're not producing miracles like we're supposed to. Jesus said, greater are the things we will do than him. We're not doing those greater things. We're talking everybody to death. And that talking is not producing anything. As much as I hate it, liberals are producing something. They're getting their voters to come to free healthcare and free schooling and free electric bills, free housing, free food. That's producing something. It's not American, but it's something. We have to outdo that something. We have to produce things that prove that we're conservative and know that it will help the people that's getting freebies get free because we're producing something tangible that's conservative. It's not mouth-running stuff anymore. Let me show you something. Third party, Independents, once we start producing, they'll want to come here. Republicans and wayward conservatives, when we start producing something, they'll want to come here too. But when we start producing and functioning our conservatism and functioning our Christianity, these people will take pride in themselves and they'll want to come too. They'll want to come too. Because why? We're demonstrating the America through the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, and the rule of law that we say we adore. We're producing something to show it's tangible and it works consistently. This is what I'm promoting. Functioning conservatism, functioning Christianity, and functioning accountability will save our country. But you don't give a mandate to the Democrats. You don't let the Democrats think that you agree with them. When they want to kill our babies in the womb, they want to get rid of the Constitution. You know what they stand for, and so you can make a point to a Republican? No, starve a Republican. Don't give them any votes. Let the Republican Party stay empty. Don't vote for them. Take your stuff and go to the independent, go to the third party. We'll double up on the Democrats. This stuff is not difficult to understand, people. It just requires work. It requires us to not let somebody represent giving our freedom away. Trump has exposed that your favorite incumbent politician has no desire to represent what you stand for. This is Donald Trump. He registered and made you think that he was this. He did a shell game on you with a magical R, but he's really this. And this is where we're ending up, over here. The independents are going like this. Are these people stupid? I thought they stood for something. We're sitting around here trying to save a seat. Starve the seat. This is not the Electoral College. If they get no votes, they lose. But keep your principles. Democrats are going to coalesce around their utopia of socialism. You do not want to take your redness and go over here with them so that you can make a point to these Republicans. Don't do it. It's foolish. The power of a no vote is huge. But keeping your principles and what you stand for and your morals and values is even bigger. Don't make the liberals think they got you so that you can send a signal to the Republicans. Starve them. This is not the Electoral College, people. Every vote counts, even a no vote. But let's try to figure out a way to function who we say we stand for in America, who we say we stand for with Jesus Christ, and accountability. And let's share with the third party that we can't be multiple things. We got to be one. And if we can be one, we'll outdo the liberals any day. Third party is our solution. Starve the Republicans. Do not give these jokers any more than what they already have. Stop letting these people buy you with tax cuts and stuff that really aren't tax cuts. Why is Donald Trump dealing with so much corruption? Why is he still lying? Why? Because he's all about money. He responds to the stuff with money. His lawyer, his campaign thing, everything is about money. If they make you about money, and then you run around with that asinine, it's no collusion, no collusion. It's not about collusion, people. It's about the illusion that this registered magical R Republican is functioning like a money-hungry, greedy person. And you think he's looking out for you. To the point to where they're telling you to vote blue in your frustration. No. We need our morals and values intact. We need to function who we say we are. This is what I'm sharing with you, people. And I'm not just running off at the mouth. I'm functioning the same thing I'm sharing with you. This is what I'm asking you guys to support all the time. Because let me tell you something. Listen very clearly. While you're still up here hobnobbing around with these politicians trying to save a seat, you're not supporting somebody trying to save your children. Our children are still dying by the buckets. Our children are now 30 days in most places in America, in this liberal institution called schooling. They're being taught about their two mommies and two daddies and Islam and nothing about Jesus. They're being taught all these kind of things, but that liberalism brings. Our kindergartners are learning about anal sex. I'm trying to do something to get in between that thing. I'm asking for your support all the time to go function our morals and values through little Jimmy. Through, I was being told, but nothing about my dreams, because they're being told everything but what God is telling them in their dreams. They're being told everything ungodly in these liberal institutions. I'm asking you guys to support this, and let's go around this country and save our babies while we get these people to understand the power of a third party. Function it. These guys will love it when their kids stop getting massacred in their liberal cities. They'll love it, and they'll come over here too. We have to function who we say we are, people. We have to function it and produce it consistently and tangibly. That's what I wanted to share with you guys, man. This is not the Electoral College. Your no vote is huge to disband the Republican Party. You start there, show the power of our no vote. We get this third party. We spend time understanding this third party and why we got to come together. Then once we come together, we'll defeat the third party. This is what the Republicans did with the Whigs and the Democrats. The Republicans created a third party. The independents came there. The Republicans came there. They created a viable third party, and they won, and they defeated the Democrats. It's our turn now. Create one viable third party. Do the work to function and produce the stuff that we say we stand for. And stop trying to talk ourselves into something. We can't. We got to walk now. Matter of fact, it's so dire, we got to start running. That's why you should support me. Because I already got it up and running. It doesn't need as much resources to start from beginning. That's why you should be going to liljimmydjpaz.jimdo.com. You should be donating $5, $10, $20. You should be doing that right now. The thing should be buzzing off the chain. So let me go out here and help our babies, help these liberal babies, and show that we're producing what we stand for, and then they'll come over here too. The red, white, and blue the way it should be. It's not rocket ship science, people. It's called heavy lifting. I've done everything I possibly can with the help of God, my church, Mustard Seed Faith, the help of a few of you. I've done everything I possibly can to show you that this is a viable plan. I'm asking you to support it. Please support it. It's viable. It's already functioning. It just needs a boost. And we can take our country back. Third party, people. Third party. Hey. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Share this video. Facebook is blocking me from sharing. And you could probably see why. Functioning conservatism, functioning Christianity, and accountability will save our country. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Hey, I would like to, David Cholesterol, Dave Craig, put out a post today talking about the media and how they've sold us out. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. You're going to continue to get sold out until you start supporting the people, the people like the Shannon Joys and the Phil Williamses. Until you start supporting us, they're going to be the ones that's always going to be out front selling you out. We are consistent. We are asking to be held accountable. We're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But we are the Rush Limbaughs and the Mark Levinskys and the Shonda Spanks. We are their replacement. We are like the third party from the binary parties of the media. The liberal objective in the media, the sellout conservative or Republican objective in the media. Here's where Shannon Joy and Phil Williams is at. If you don't start supporting the third party of media, it's going to look just like our politics. You got to support us, people. You have to. Our vehicles are already running, so give us gas money. Help us grow. Hold us accountable. We can get a new start in the media too. We just got to do the heavy lifting. That's all they're about is money. We're not. We're not about money. We're not asking you for millions of dollars. But just imagine if we had accountability in place and we were getting that kind of support. We could save our country and the information that we're getting too. Great post, Dave. Great post. Consistency, functioning, who we say we are. We got to produce something, people. We got to produce something. Hey, if you like to support, go to littlejimmydjpods.jimdo.com. There's a donate button there. Donate $5. Donate $1. People, and I should have about 50 donations in there right now. Help this book. We're trying to buy 1,000 books. Hey, there's a package over there. Thank you, Loretta Sessions. 20 books came today. Thank you, Loretta. We're trying to get 1,000 books. Send a donation. We'll buy the books. Accountability. Send a donation to help the program. Help us get little Jimmy in places. Help us go save these liberal babies that we say is trapped on the plantation. Help them save them and get them over to understand why they need to come a third party too. They're looking for us. We blew it with 2016. Let's not keep on blowing it, people. The liberal voter base doesn't like the liberals either. But we got to go get them because they're not going to come on their own. But more so, we got to save our red babies from being totally educated by these liberals. Drugs and crime. This is the things that I'm doing, people. Tangible stuff. Consistent and tangible. Help support it. LilJimmyDJPods.jimdo.com. Or you can mail a check or money order. Make it out to Mustard Seed Faith Ministries. That's our church under Pastor Jimmy A. Copeland. Send it to our post office box. P.O. Box 3331, Decatur, Georgia, 30031. But man, go to the thing and make a $5 donation. I'm telling you, that stuff adds up, man. It adds up. But we can't leave our babies, man, to these liberal institutions. Hey, thank you for listening. I hope this illustration helps. Again, David Cray, thank you. Everybody that participates in this stuff, thank you. Thank you, Loretta, for the books. Remember this. We may have come here on 2 separate ships, but we're all in the same boat now. And it takes both the black and white keys on the piano to play the Star Spangled Banner. So peace, love, together forever. Don't worry, be happy and feel that energy. And remember, what you are is God's gift to you. What you do with yourself is your gift to God. Only one life will be passed, but only what's done while you're here will last. We were blessed before we had color. So engage your mind and answer one question. Do you understand the power of the no vote? Do not give the Republicans your energy because they have just given you their backside. But whatever you do, don't give it to the liberals because they're trying to give you shackles. They're trying to take away your freedom. They're trying to give you socialism. And that's the last thing in the world you want to help. Third party, baby. Love you guys. Peace.